So I've just connected the Garmin sat-nav app to this TMAX for the first time. It's really good sat-nav, as you'd expect from Garmin. They are leaders in this kind of thing. And you can see it's got plenty of info on there. It takes over your screen. All you have to do to get it on once you're connected is press the home button on that left-hand button there, look. Press it, hold it, and that will come on. Even though the sat-nav's on, you can still use all your functions. Just going to go into the menus here on the TMAX, and you can see we've got the grip warmer there. Got that turned on this morning because it's a bit fresh, even though it's August, which is a bit scary. So they're just starting to come on. Press the home button again. So grip warmer seat, you can see that's on its highest setting. You can turn it down or off, but 3 bars on, like the old fire, innit? In front of your settee when you were a kid. Oh, it's cold today, I'm going to get 3 bars on. You had to say, turn it down. Waste your bloody electric. And we're just about to get on the motorway, so on the screen settings, we can have it quite low, which is nicer really I like to be able to see the road rather than the screen. But on the motorway, have it at the highest setting. It'd be nice if it was just another inch or so higher. But as with everything when you're riding, it depends how tall you are and stuff like that. So if you're 6'6", you'd need it another foot higher. I'm 5'10". Yeah, the heated grips are warming up. Can't feel the seat quite yet. Or can you? Just feel a bit coming in now. So this is the first TMAX I've ever had with an electric screen, and it really does make a massive difference because for some reason Yamaha scooters always seem to be a bit noisy. The screen seems to be just at the wrong height. Maybe it's the Japanese test riders that they set up for, I don't know. But this one being electrically adjustable, which is fantastic, really does make a difference. You can set it to a height that's comfortable for you, depending on what you're doing. I would like the screen to be about a millimetre thicker though. It does vibrate a little bit. Same with the X-Max. We'll jump on the motorway. The mirrors are so far forward on this as well. It'd be nice if they were electric, so you could adjust them with the touch of a button. We've got that many buttons on this thing. I think you've got enough to cope with. Although you soon get used. Of course, you've got cruise control, which is nice on the motorway. Set it to a speed. So press the button for the cruise control to turn it on. Yep, see the icon come up there for cruise control. Oh, I can feel my bum warming up now, and my hands. So yeah, just pressing it up or down gives you 1 mile per hour increments. So I've set that at 75 on here, and relax. If you want to go faster than what you've set it for, you can still twist the throttle, and if you want to slow it, stop it, just press the brake. I do like cruise control, certainly on a long trip. Sometimes your right wrist needs a rest. It's got all the bells and whistles really on this. This is off the motorway after we've done 70 miles, I think. Yeah, just over 70 miles. Run off a tank of fuel. Rangers say we've got another 76 mile left, so we might make it home on a 1 tank. I'm not sure. Just trying the brakes on this. They've got Yamaha advanced braking system, which is ABS for when you're cornering as well as in a straight line, which is quite unusual. Well, completely new on me. You can feel the lever as you pull it in to the point where your ABS is cutting in. You can feel the lever pulsing away from your fingers as it adapts itself. That works in a straight line or around corners apparently. I've not actually tried it around corners because I don't tend to brake that hard. I usually use a bit of rear brake for trail braking on corners. But it would be good if you needed it, I'm sure. It's just another rider aid to help with safety, as long as it doesn't spoil your fun, and it certainly doesn't on this scoot. And that's all good with me. I really do love the TMAX, especially this latest edition. It's brilliant. It's a bit of everything. You can't help but wind that throttle and just hear that engine roar, that twin cylinder power. It might be 47 brake horsepower and 55 foot-pounds of torque, but it feels ace. Sounds really good. It's mean. It's not got quite the same sort of roar as the older TMAXs. The latest Euro regs have dampened noise a bit, but it still sounds ace. But it's just a right good fun scooter to ride. There's no two ways about it that a TMAX is a serious investment for most people. It's not like you've got 14,300 quid just sat there doing nothing as a rule. But if you are the sort of person who can justify that kind of money, then you are getting a lot for your money. It's certainly the world's #1 sports scooter, and for very good reason. It's fast, agile, light enough, or it feels like, carries its weight really low down, handles itself really well. It's got all the tech you need, from ABS, cornering ABS, traction control, plus all the kind of extras you'd get on a high-end car as well. Things like the heated seat, heated steering wheel. I know it's not a steering wheel, but heated grips. If you're coming from a car wheel, then it's the kind of thing you expect. The electric screen's brilliant, although I'd like it to be another inch or so higher. The ride quality is brilliant, the engine's lovely, it's got some character. You can have some real fun on it. What it does lack is a little bit of storage space. It's a big scooter, and if you're going away for a weekend, then you're going to struggle without a top box, or at least a rack on the back of some description. As I've found out before when I've had a TMAX on long-term loan, we ended up putting a big top box on that and strapping stuff to the top of that. Unless you travel really light, which I don't, or my missus doesn't at least. But as an out-and-out sports scooter that you can use all through the year because it's comfy enough and got the heated stuff to keep you a bit warm, you'll have to go a long way to beat the TMAX really. Having said that, its nearest competitor is the Kymco AK550, which we also tested on the road on ScooterLab before. In fact, we did a head-to-head test with the TMAX, which you can find on our channel. And it's a very close second, but you do save about close to £4,000 now between that and the TMAX. So it's a lot of money to save, so it's worth looking at there as well. Also, TMAX on the second-hand market, you're saving a fortune there, so keep your eye out for a 2 or 3 year old model and you get a lot of scooter for a lot less money. But if you're the kind of person who's got that sort of money to spend and can justify it, which if you think from a European point of view, the TMAX is their #1 go-to big scooter that they use all the time and you see everywhere, then I should get yourself signed up at your local Yamaha dealer. I've never heard anybody that's had a TMAX or ridden a TMAX that's disappointed, and you really will love it. I don't want to send this one back. If you like our videos, you can subscribe to our channel, give us a like, drop us a comment, let us know what you think of this TMAX. If you're an owner, let us know what it's like to live with. Tell us if you think 14,300 quid's too much for a scooter, or do you understand that a scooter is more than just a fashion accessory? It's as useful as any car, in fact more useful in most situations. Not so good if you've got 4 kids though. But anyway, you can read the written road test as well, which accompanies this video. Get that on ScooterLab.UK. If you're struggling to find it, just type TMAX into our search function, or put TMAX ScooterLab into a Google search and you'll get it. Anyway, I'm off to blast up the motorway now before this goes back. See you later.